choice is Hit Clips. Music to get you grooving. Hit Clips is a slick micro audio system. This tight package is small, pumps out monster sound. It breaks down like this. We clip, 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 and sample songs, so only the groove sticks. It's gonna be made. Plus, with the micro boombox, load the mother load. Some of these songs available now. More this fall, you can collect them all. Hit Clips, each sold separately.
Okay, Pete here is going to try to hit, that target with the Devastator, a rocket launcher designed for Ratchet and Clank.
Oh, man! Oh!
The Devastator. One of 36 weapons and gadgets not fit for this world. Rated T for teen.
When Cosmic Junk was sucked into a cyclone, it created mutant robots called Cyclonians, the Fast and Furious Warriors of Whirl. You can build them, you can bash them, you can spin them, you can smash them. Just put them together and you're ready to rip. With these crazy characters, the battle's never boring. You can build them, you can bash them, you can spin them, you can smash them. New Cyclonians, Warriors of Whirl. Each sold separately from Bandai.
Welcome to Cocoa Court, where Barney is on trial.
Mr. Rubble, how do you plead? Hungry, Your Honor. I can't stop swiping Fred's post-Cocoa Pebble cereal. But it is good breakfast.
I object!
Overruled the evidence?
Exhibit C for chocolating, with Barney's fingerprints.
So they are, Mr. Rubble. I love Cocoa Pebbles. I love the rich and chocolatey taste. I love having all those delicious pieces in my mouth. I love them almost as much as I love my best friend.
Oh, Barney, here.
Case dismissed.
Into baby food. What you do? How about you? What the? More tea! We're done for!
With Mortein Easy Reach Surface Spray, you can kill germ-carrying insects where they hide.
More smart, more safe, more tea.
Nestle Wonderful!
Wonder, what's in my Wonder Ball? Who knows what surprises a Wonder Ball can hide? Yummy Nestle chocolate with candy shapes inside. Oh, I wonder, what's in my Wonder Ball?
Toy Story! I thought Lion King. Mine's Dalmatian. Lots of candy surprises, plus a sticker. Nestle Wonder Ball. It's candy and chocolate and foil in a box.
What's in your Wonder Ball?
Impressive!
Now for some suds.
Where to, boss?
Fellas, I said suds, not spuds.
Hey, back to the couch.
Couch potatoes.
Arnold and me. How cool would that be?
They're at McDonald's.
Baby!
Teeny Beanie Babies. You can collect them all. 4 classic sets, plus 2 beanies that are a total surprise.
Oh, baby!
In each Happy Meal, there's one cool teeny beanie.
Baby!
Did somebody say McDonald's?
Well, if it isn't Tamagotchi, her new favorite pet.
Yes!
So what's that make me, fish sticks?
Oh, are you hungry?
Oh, no. By all means, feed it. Play till your heart's content.
Look, Goldie! I took good care of her, and she changed again.
Change? How about changing some water here?
Katie, Bus is here!
So Tamagotchi can pause. I can pause, too. You want to see that again?
Tamagotchi, the original virtual reality pet. Your care determines the pets you get. From Bandai.
That is Corey. He's helping us with our inflatable decoy test for Ratchet and Clank. Oh, man.
The inflatable decoy. One of 36 weapons and gadgets not fit for this world. Rated T for teen.
What do big kids want? More spikes! More flips! More flips! More flips! Big kids want to be treated like big kids.
Hey, we hear you. That's why the Burger King Big Kids meal has more great tasting food, fun, and of course, a cool toy. Now you can be part of the greatest escape ever hatched with fun action toys from the new movie Chicken Run. You get one with every tasty Burger King Big Kids meal you buy. You can collect all 4 and create your own escape lane. Taste rules.
Huh? Fantastic fruity. 5 real fruit flavors.
Hey, Baldy! Baldy!
Popsicle Zone.
Oreos for breakfast? This could be the start of a very cool day.
School will be closed today, so Jimmy can go skateboarding. Hey, Jimmy.
Cool. Son, I've decided to raise your allowance. Cool. New cool stuff Oreo toaster pastries from Nabisco. The creamy filling, the chocolatey taste. You know what we're talking about. And now it's part of a complete breakfast. Need a ride to the skate park? Cool. Oreos for breakfast. Cool stuff happens.
The English believe it's a slur on your host's food if you don't clear your plate. Whereas the Chinese feel you're questioning their generosity if you do. At HSBC, we never underestimate the importance of local knowledge. Which is why we have local banks staffed by local people in over 80 countries across the globe. HSBC, the world's local bank.
There we go. Hello, hello. So I think I might have done something like this before. But going through just like retro magazine stuff, looking at the advertising, and all that kind of cool fun stuff. Now the only problem is I'm not sure how bad the glare is going to be. So I'm going to have to kind of manage that on the fly. Because the problem with having light and something that's glossy, lots of glare. But also you want to be able to see it, so there's only so much you can do. I've tried to soften that light as much as I can, but harsher angle seems to fix it a bit. But yeah, lights up there, camera obviously up there too, so there's only so much you can do. So I've got a few Kzones. I think this is the full first volume or year of Kzone, which I believe was just Australian. From the co-director of The Lion King, Stuart Little. But yeah, it's a magazine I grew up with. I've gone back. I lost a lot of what I had. I think we just got rid of them because, you know, I didn't think they would be relevant again. But since then, I've sort of slowly been collecting them. If I see someone trying to get rid of them on a Facebook Marketplace or whatever, I'll, you know, have a look. So I've got a good bit, all of the first couple years, and most of 3 and 4, I think. And then less is the 2000s kind of mature. Same with D-Mag and Disney Adventures, a bit of that, but they're less odd, I suppose. So yeah, the first volume is April 2000. I definitely remember having this one. But I think I got all of them a bit later. Just trying to skim if there's anything interesting. If you're scared of mice, check out Stuart Little on page 82. You'll overcome your fear in 2 seconds. Donkey Kong Game Pack. I'm just reading this on the left hand side, anything interesting there? So it's very of the time. What's that alien from? 76 is Right Zone? But yeah, we can see Pokemon's obviously really big in 2000. So we would have had all the games out for a couple years. I think we're looking at Yellow, maybe? Because I think we got it in like 98. Yeah, maybe? Like, we got Red and Blue? Maybe I'll zoom out a little bit. Hanson's back. They've grown up. And what if we... played The Simpsons? Do they mean actually were the characters, or they just appeared? Like Joey as Homer. And Bart Silverchair Johns. Is that the guy from Silverchair? Maybe? I don't know. He doesn't look familiar at all. Oh, is he Buffy's? Very familiar. Got some Pokemon skateboards. I do not remember those. I'll put some auto. A mini skateboard. That packaging was around a lot. But I don't remember the skateboards. And yeah, I guess like, you know, Millennium was a pretty big thing. Like, that's pretty cool. 2000, all that fun stuff. And a bunch of sequels. Jurassic Park 3 was coming out. Rugrats Dux? Do? I forget how it's pronounced. So we had Rugrats the movie, and I guess it's Rugrats in Paris? That's the second one, right? And Little Rascals 2. Never seen that. I had seen the first Casper, I think. And they did like doing all this, you know, oh, what's on for the month? Like... Star Trek being cancelled? Like, that's such an odd thing to have. Like, was there a Trekkie on the writing staff or something? Iron Giant. And we're in April, so there's a lot of Easter stuff. Claire Danes 21st and Shannon Charm Doherty's 29th. School holidays. Very important. Very odd. Andre Agassi turns 30. Yeah. Good Friday. Easter Saturday. And the Cadbury Easter stuff there. Oh, Toowoomba mentioned. Wait, what? Human Nature. Those boys from Human Nature are touring this month. Very exciting. Oh, if only I could go back. Got some Mewtwo. Which I guess... Well, the movie would have been... Everyone would have seen that, I guess. I don't know what year. just talking about you two stars in Pokemon the first movie. Because obviously he's in the game. It was around that time. Oh, it must have been before, because we had Pokemon 2000, which must have been out in, 2000 or late 99, probably. Airheads ad. Oh, there we go. So maybe they were doing the VHS release over here, where we'd already seen it in cinemas, because I think that was in cinemas here too. And this is sort of what's coming out in cinemas, like currently, like Stuart Little, Iron Giant, Selkie, never heard of that one. Easter Cartoonathon, get excited. And you can rent all these videos as well, like Tower of Terror, Jungle Boy, Animorphs, and Skippy. I don't think I ever saw that Skippy show. Been un-Australian of me. Tower of Terror. And a pre-Spider-Man Kirsten Dunst. Ooh. Post-Small Soldiers, though. Was that like 98 or something? Some CDs, ooh. And books. Oh, Rock Raiders. Okay. It's cool to see some like retro Lego stuff. Madhouse. Waltzing Matilda meets Lazy Jack. Dare to be different. Some stuff very of the time. The pop profile of Steps. I don't recognize any of these people. NSYNC. I've heard of those ones. Get NSYNC. So I think this was a it wasn't targeted too much at either boys or girls specifically, but it was more general, which I guess ends up being boys, because I think there may have been a very girl-centric Kzone equivalent. Like, I don't know if Total Girl was by the same company or not, or that was someone else, maybe. And there's plenty of these, like, little quiz or whatevers. This very lazy art style, it's fine. Can make some chocolate Easter eggs. Talking about... oh, okay, we've got an interview with a harbour bridge painter. I'm assuming this is written in Sydney. Yeah, North Sydney. Because I feel like otherwise you wouldn't... you're not going to chase down a harbour bridge painter if you're in Melbourne or Brisbane or something. Is it hard to get to be a harbour bridge painter? 4-year TAFE certificate called Painter and Decorator. 4 years? There's a lot of rivets. Why does he get 3 pages? Like, that's a lot of text. Just talking about that. And you can spend a day with musical sensation Alicia Rome. Again, another one I'm just like... I don't know. Just trying to skim if she's... where she's from. Because if she's like just, Australian, maybe, doesn't really exist outside of Australia, so it doesn't really stay relevant in pop culture. So like if you didn't, see him at the time, you never really got it. Oh, Violet Crumble, classic, Kit Kat. Bunch of random Easter stuff. Crocodiles. Oh no, sorry, the Crocophiles. But yeah. So this one is very Pokemon centric, like as you can tell from the front. So it's one of my favorite ones, just because you do get to see so much. This Pokemon Times is great, but also this Game Boy Color promo. It's crazy to think, hey, the Game Boy Advance isn't out yet. It came out in 2001. So we're still rocking Game Boy Colors, playing Pokemon Yellow, you know, Silver and Gold, I guess. I think they're 2000, aren't they? Maybe like late 2000? So they're not out. But yeah, I'm a big fan of how they presented all of this as like a newspaper thing. Like a lot of the art is quite solid, but it also has like legitimate information as well. It's like if you want a Scyther, you better get red, I guess. Yeah, so I think red on top and blue. It's wild that they could have made Pokemon in 1989. There was nothing stopping them. And the fact it came out in like 96 in Japan to be like the biggest RPG / one of the biggest games on the platform 7 years into its life. Because like it's not even a Game Boy Color game, like it's a Game Boy game. Some more information about Saffron City. Let's see back out. Pokemon Stadium hasn't even come out yet. Coming in March. But this is April, right? So yeah, all these screenshots, I'm curious how they would have got them. Like, did they just plug it into the, fuck, what's it called? The SNES adapter for the Game Boy. The top loader thing. And just use that, and then just, you know, captured it that way. Maybe. And then stitched all these together? What do you think these are from? A different guide or something? And they scanned them in. But I like how it's organized. And then we've got the big map there and some more info. And all that very nice, like, faded artwork. And then a bunch of just like submitted art. So I guess I'm curious how they got all these as well. Seeing this is the first issue, where were these people sending them from? Jacksonville, Florida, Detroit, Michigan. Is AZ Arizona? Gilbert, Arizona? Okay, these are all American. So maybe, is there an American branch of Kzone? And then we've pretty much just got some screenshots of the anime with some text. The print quality's, it's quite good actually. And the like the original capture, it's quite solid. I think it's all like episode like 4 or something. It's very early in the anime. Like this might be the first time they see Team Rocket. Oh, he does have a Pidgeotto. So maybe it's a teeny bit later. But yeah, Caterpie's very early. Like it's all Viridian Forest, I think. The Super Quiz. Oh, we get to figure out which Pokemon we are. Well, we can see, like, mostly A's, mostly B's, mostly C's, mostly D's. These screenshots aren't quite as good. I think this is the pictures they would use for a lot of their early marketing, and all like the books and stuff. Advertising some early Pokemon trading card stuff. I did have like random cards, but I didn't ever really get any of the bigger packs. I don't even know if I actually opened any packs themselves or if I was just given them from someone else. I was definitely given some. I think that was like most of what we had. I thought, yeah, 10. Just a random TV network. Oh, it's the League. The Australian Pokemon Trading Card League, commencing in Toys R Us stores from 2000. Okay, that's interesting. We see still Wizards of the Coast. Guys do Magic the Gathering. Some of the tapes, the soundtrack, which I think I have, and the movie, of course. You can win the Ilon video. What do you have to do? 25 words or less. Which Pokemon best describes you and why? Each pack is valued at $100. The first movie, 2 videos, and 9 and 10 randomly. A Scholastic Australia Pokemon book, and Pokemon the first music CD soundtrack with Warner Music. You gotta hurry though. Entries close Friday 28th, 2000. S Club 7. So I guess they're doing tour here and interviewed them for this. Some more information there. I'm guessing there's 7 of them, yeah. And we've got some Moose Toy stuff. They did a lot of assorted toy things of that era. Got like Smelly Bellies, and I don't think I ever saw this one, but it has a very similar kind of vibe to Sea Monkeys, like the 3 little packets there. Planet Eggs, I don't know what that is. That's not Moose Toys though. UFOs, are they out there? Just very generic UFO stuff. There's a bunch of contact groups you can go talk to. Curious if they're still active. If I can go to the Victorian UFO Research Society in Moorabbin, talk to Judy McGee. The Jungle Bungle. That seems a bit better than the Pokemon videos. Or you could get a Stuart Little collectible. Small fries, small soft drink. It's odd they're calling collectibles and not toys. Like this is classy stuff. Look, he's wearing his little suit. Color him in. What's the competition for? Oh, for the... You can win 1 of 10 Stuart Little interactive games. It's probably a platformer. Hasbro Interactive though, so maybe not. It has amazing 3D graphics. So I've only ever played the second one, which I streamed on here. Bunch of Stuart Little information. More Easter egg stuff. So we did chocolate ones and now we've got painted ones. Which I feel like I did this at school and just did an awful job of it. The artist is back. Ugh. Gamer Galaxy. Okay, so we've got some reviews of some games. So what came out? Donkey Kong 64? 90s? Woof. Hydro Thunder. Is it Dreamcast? Yes. Woof. 90s as well. Every game's great. Game of the month is Gran Turismo 2. Overall, 93. Can't say anything bad about anything. Okay, what have we got? 93, 93, 89, 90, 85, 87. MTV snowboarding must be awful then, right? Or that was just a really good week. The really weird Sidewinder. Like with, I think you rotate like the whole controller to do something or other. You can see that ball joint. Crazy. The normal, normal one. These are crap though. I never really liked any of those PC controllers, but I only really looked at them, post having like a PS2 or whatever. So I was never really comparing them to a keyboard. I was comparing them to other controllers. And I feel like they just have no chance. Web World, how many of these are still active? The Dr. Seuss website, Barney Online, the official Donkey Kong 64 website, and the Bananas in Pajamas fun site for kids. Surely they're all just malware now. It'd be cool if that one was still open. Some cricket stuff. Crazy Kittens. You could win a butterfly house by Moose. It's kind of cool. I like the art on the cover. It feels like they got the Sea Monkeys guys. Like at least, whoever did the packaging for them, they might have been working with someone similar. DrawPikachu.com. So yeah, how much would this have set you back? $3.20. Oh yeah. It's the Pokemon stuff I think is super cool. I think it's a strong start. Like if I was a kid when this came out, which I was, I'd be pretty happy with this. Go get groceries with mum. She's like, here you go, here's a Kzone, shut up. You were good. Instead of a chocolate bar, you can have something to read. And the important thing is just get them to read. Doesn't matter what. It's like how I've organised all these. It's just to hopefully, preserve them a little bit. So I do want to scan them all, but I just can't find the time. I also don't know if that's going to be a one-way process. So we have the May version. So I'm not sure if they were including, stuff in with the magazine, or it was just the magazine on its own. Because at some point they were bundling in, little games and whatever else, little whatevers. And more Airheads stuff. They're making us Stuart Little. It is interesting to see what trends they follow. I think the big one that we do see is, like Harry Potter comes out. Digimon and Yu-Gi-Oh! Start showing up a lot more. Because yeah, it's like early 2000s. That stuff's huge for like this market. That's interesting what they kind of focus on. Simpsons is always relevant. There's some more Moose stuff. Don't know what the. Oh, it's just a smelly belly, I think. So I think they were in that egg. You open them up, and there's little beanbag fellows, and they would just smell like something or other. Like pleasant things, not like the fart blasters? What are they called? Those vinyl toys you'd squeeze and they smell like dog shit or whatever. A Flappin' Flyer. That does seem familiar. I feel like I might have seen an advertisement for that. Oh, I've got mystery Pokepacks. Little miniature figurines. I do have some of those. I've definitely got a Venusaur. But I never really, at the time, saw those. I collected some of the marbles. I don't know if we'll see any of those. I think we had some of those cards. Very small. Zoom back out. Billy and Richie from High Five. Oh, sorry, from Five, not High Five. And Furby Babies. And Mother's Day. Goodies from Granny Maze. Grant Hacker turns 20. Crazy. Really? Like comparing the in-game model versus the advertisement. Like that render looks so much better. His head looks so odd. But the rendering the scales, I've never really noticed. Especially around the mouth, that's quite odd. Blastoise looks low poly and quite nice, but yeah, Charizard looks odd. Wait, what game is this talking about? How to catch Charizard. End of the level. What game? Is this... knock it into the pool of lava that it's circling? Is it like Pokemon Snap? I guess. Doesn't really specify. Odd. Because obviously none of the Game Boy games you can catch one. I don't think Stadium has any... You can't catch anything in Stadium. So I don't know what else it would be. You can own Animorphs, S Club 7 Volume 1. Or Brendan Fraser and Dudley Do-Right, or Escape from Mars, which I've seen that one before. George and Martha, classic. Mandy Moore. Haven't seen that one. And then we've got some Rugrats stuff. So it looks like there's no Dill. So I don't know, they would be. It is post-Dill. Because we saw the talking about the movie sequel before. And yeah, a bunch of like Simpsons stuff. I do like a lot of the covers they use for the tapes. I don't think they ever released full seasons on tape. I think you had to wait till DVD, then they did them all. Released a lot of them. So these like compilation tapes are kind of like not the best way to collect the series, but they're quite charming. Some stuff on CD. Anything interesting there? Human Nature, Will Smith, Freaking It. We love Harry Potter. And Aussie Bites. Oh, it doesn't have the bite. So there was a series of books. We had Nibbles, Bites, and Chomps. Oh no, you can see it. It's just the way they scanned in the covers. So the Nibbles would have the corner like nibbled out. The Bites would have like a bit more of a bite. Then the Chomp would have big teeth marks in it. And it'd just go through the whole book. Just, someone had bitten it out of the corner. They're pretty, straightforward books, but just like very novel, just having that the name. The hell is this? He likes Euro Disney in England? Page 117 and 16. So if I flick back, we can figure out... No. I was gonna say we can figure out who it is. I guess not. Oh, and there's all the credits there. Okay, so who do we have? We have Sean, Scott, Richard, Jay. Oh, 5? Let's do 5. Because they mentioned them before as well. He goes back here? Yeah. Sean from 5, it turned 19. Yeah. Happy 19th birthday, mate. Exclusive to Tandy. I guess we had Tandies. I don't think I've ever been to one. They're gone now, right? Just keeping this open is really annoying. The judges will pick the best. 10-day entries to Tandy Kzone competition. Strawberry Hills. Ram Circus performer. Sebastian from Circus Oz. Different artwork. It's an animal, so how cool is your school? Again, wear a bunch of sunglasses. Those kids look too young to be advertising this. Like, they seem like the target demographic, but normally age them up like 2 years. Make the ultimate change. I'm curious how bad the TV show is, because the effects on the book aren't great, so I can't imagine it'd be good in movement. Some more space stuff. Lots more space stuff. The Real Blondes. All your favorites. Are they a band? Yes. Never heard of them. Curious, yeah, how relevant. Oh, okay, these are Australian. Yeah, born Melbourne, Sydney, Queensland. just somewhere there. Part of that state. Toy Mania with Jade and Ryan. Are these the Cheese TV guys? Yeah, they are the Cheese TV guys. So Cheese TV was like a kids' morning show. I think it ended, I want to say like 2001, 2002, around then. It's in the intro for the stream. And the hosts were really cool, from what I can remember. I didn't really get to watch that much of it. I remember watching some Pokemon and Dragon Ball Z, but then it changed over to what do you go from Cheese TV to fuck? What was the one I actually watched? I think I'm just kind of replacing it with Cheese TV in my brain. It'll come back to me. But yeah, they replaced it, and it was good. But I think these hosts were like really solid. Want to be in my gang? Would you rather hang out with Bart, or would you want to hang out with Johnny Bravo, like a 20-year-old man? Some behind the scenes stuff for Stuart Little. Stuart Little stuff. Crazy Bones. I think one of these early ones might have had a pack of Crazy Bones on it. Because I definitely got some from somewhere, and I believe it was from one of these. I couldn't tell you which one, though. Honestly, it could have been on, like, this one. I don't know if I'd be able to ever tell. I doubt there's that information out there. How do you recognize a genuine Crazy Bone? Demand the real thing. Don't be fooled by imitations. I always liked the art. Very loose. Never really, you know, played with them. But just collecting little guys. Jeez, a lot of Crazy Bone stuff in it. Maybe this was the one. Collector books for Crazy Bones. Heaps of stuff. The Mountain. How many people do you think hung onto that big chunk of plastic? So yeah, maybe it was in this one. It's the same ad as before. I think they're just saying, hey, if you write in, you get one of these things. Ocean Girl. Never heard of it. It's probably Australian only. Looks kind of crap. More Pokemon stuff. Is there any Pokemon news? RPG Simulation. Ooh. It's not really news. Pokemon is the 6th most searched for word on the internet. That sounds about right, but also it's 2000s, there's not much going on. I just found this image really odd. Because it is just slap them on. Like, what's Growlithe doing? It's just... like, it doesn't feel like it's actually anything. It's just a bunch of the stock photos just slapped on top of each other. Okay, we're talking about that really bad image of Misty. Some of these are quite solid, and then that's just horrible. Oh, here we go. Here's a bunch of the merch. I know a lot of people liked all these bouncy balls, and they wanted to free the little guys in there. Ball Blaster. And some of the bigger figures down there. But yeah, I haven't really seen many of those around. Like, really. Same image again. Oh, someone's figured it out and done the quiz. Oh, spoilers. Unevolved to evolved. Exciting. No, Snubble. Because, yeah, Snubble was, I think, first appeared in Pokemon 2000? Or maybe they spoiled him in this, by the look of it. I can't remember. Some more quiz stuff. Rocky Road, a classic. Make as a kid. You could win a really weird looking Pikachu or a crappy truck. Alright. Some new Game Boy titles, Marble Madness, Skateboarding, Micro Machines, Toy Story 2. A ghoulish, spelled wrong, set of desktop tools in Stephen King's F-13. It's an odd thing to advertise. Then we've got Pokemon, Animorphs, Cartoon Network as our web world features with some low poly guys. It's a lot of text. Let's give it a 92. Couple cheats. Oh, it's talking about how to get the Surfing Pikachu. Some more games there. Paperboy N64 is pretty dreadful, from what I remember. What do you think the hottest cartoon is? Is it the Flintstones? Is it Peanuts? It's odd. Flintstones just like surviving much longer than they should. Crazy. Pet stuff. Some sports stuff. Oh yeah, we had Sydney 2000 Olympics, didn't we? It's pretty big. Oh yeah, Will Supply. There we go. Hasn't happened yet. Some more of that weird lumpy art. Yeah. Might do one more. Brittany Dinosaurs. Oh, they must have just dropped that year. And obviously more Pokemon. Free Pokemon trading card inside from Fossil Set. So it's not like a pack or anything, like it's a singular card. And we have more Airheads. Airheads must have been really big too. Or desperately trying to be really big. Keep advertising it so much. Still $3.20. And you get 2 posters. Dinosaur and Britney Spears. Cover all your bases. It's Fox Kids. Wow, they're advertising the Donkey Kong Country show? And Beast Machines, Oggy and the Cockroaches. Interesting choice of things to advertise. Editor stuff. Well, skateboard guys. They look kind of like tech decky kind of things, just going off like how chunky he is. But I don't think they'll do anything too weird at this point. I think we're still in like... Ooh, were they even out yet? Last day of school for kids in Tassie. Not exciting. Courtney Cox is 36. Bunch of... You see more Olympic stuff too. And Nesquik big scooter thing. Just Powerpuff Girls. Sister to Sister, Killing Heidi, Scooch, Tori Silver, Stet, and Billy. All your favourites. And Britney Spears being a bit more culturally relevant. Last Crusade is now available to buy on video. Finally. Rocket Doo. Starship Troopers. It's so odd that they're doing Donkey Kong Country this late. I didn't think it was this late. But I guess it's like 3D animated. Like, it couldn't be that early. Captain Underpants. I didn't realize it was from 2000. I didn't realize it was that old. I guess like it makes sense. Because which one is that? Because the toilet one's the second one. Poopy Pants might be 3? Does it say? Get ready for a pretty crazy book. You're telling me, mate. Some more Britney Spears. There's a lot of pop music stuff, which I didn't really care for. What is this? It's the Pokemon Go Catch 'Em All at the club. So you get the current issue. Oh no, is this for... Send no money now? Like, is this Kzone or is this... It's Pokemon the Club from Scholastic. Get some stickers. I had that book. I think I had the sticker album for this as well. I definitely had the Yu-Gi-Oh one. $11.50 plus $3.50 postage. Curious what they would send you after that. That's a fair bit of stuff. It seems like good value if you want to get your kid to read. One of the artists doing that. Ugh. Don't like him. I prefer him. Still just, yeah. Odd. How cool is your school? What a job. What is his job? Looking for the coolest toys. Ooglies. Never seen those before. Oh, they are Tech Deck. Okay. I felt crazy. So we have Amazing Amy. Okay, she's just, you know, doll. I'm just like, ooh, does she piss? That's the big question. Ooglies kind of look like Furbies, like that kind of vibe. And these guys, Tech Decks, so Tech Decks being fingerboards. Then you got the dudes you can put on top of them. But these look like they're not friction motor, pullback motors. And they kind of just, you know, go on those little paths. Dragon Ball Z, classic. So Dragon Ball Z was, yeah, huge. This is when I think we started getting it all dubbed. So that was all on Cheese TV. This is another art style they used a lot. Ireland, I guess. Westlife. These are definitely less interesting than some of the other ones. So what are they? Room greeters. So they must have a sensor on it and just, you know, Pikachu says Pikachu or whatever when you walk past it. And the other one is a spin pop. The Squirtle looks a bit sad. How different the models are there. Guessing you press the button and they spin. You don't have to lick with your tongue. And yeah, bunch of fossil set stuff. So I don't know what card we got in this. I feel like it'd be one of the ones they're showing off, but I don't know. Then we start to have additional comics. I don't know if how many of these are like made for it and how many are imported from somewhere else. This is Green Persimmon. Rabbit Samurai Bloke. I don't remember this one sticking around. Oh, I'm guessing it's that. He eats it. No. Oh well. Does it? It doesn't look bad. So I feel like Kzone had a lot less comics compared to something like Disney Adventures, where that was like all comics. Kzone had a lot more like articles and advertising, which now is probably more interesting. This is a lot longer than I thought it'd be. Here we go. We have Pikachu reading the first volume of Kzone. And a little rocket ship. So I don't think I ever submitted to the right zone or anything. I think I was a bit behind. Just Dragon Ball Z figures. See those occasionally. Some Smelly Bellies. These Pokemon Friends, classic. And Stuart Little. The fish. Yeah, that's some more Moose stuff I haven't really seen. Because I guess if someone had this, they're not going to donate it to an op shop. They'll probably use whatever's in it and then bin it. So then Alien in Pod. Haven't seen that one. But it looks like it's just, you know, slime with a little figure in it. Beef nachos with beans. Yum yum yum. Easy peasy mincy meals. With a Polaroid iZone instant camera. Those do look cool. I don't know if you could ever combine... Like, I've seen them around. I don't know if they're even worth picking up. Where I would pick up a Dreamcast fishing controller. Or, Rampage 2 Universal Tour. For Game Boy Color. I was like, surely that's not on, like, PlayStation. Or PS2, I guess. PS2 launched in Japan a few months ago, so it's not out in Australia. It's going to be another 5 years until that happens. But for the time being, we can play Final Fantasy VIII and Jedi Power Battles. Sega Bass Fishing. I guess I could do something with that fishing rod controller, eh? You can join that Pokemon League. It's kind of cool. You can earn badges. You can get a badge book, DCI member card. I remember having one of those for Magic. Some sports stuff, some more hottest cartoon stuff. Weird Animal Rescue. They seem like really cool. Like, it's a cool idea as a figure, but these molds look pretty rubbish. There was a lot of Pokemon merch. Like, they made so much money. Ridiculous. Anyway, I hope that was insightful. We went through a quarter of like what I have for the first year, and I think we might try this for the next few Thursday streams. Just see how that goes, because I haven't slowly gone through these. I've gone through them, you know, skimmed them or whatever. But ever since reading them as a kid, I haven't touched them since. So yeah. Hope that was fun, and I'll catch you later for more Kingdom Hearts on Sunday. Bye.